Crypto Frog is in the freaking house. Today we are going to talk about Badger bringing Bitcoin onto DeFi, and I'm going to talk about why I'm so freaking bullish. Oh my goodness. Don't you love it when you get some feedback on your own video? Dangers of going live, folks. That is the danger of going live. Bitcoin on DeFi, unique must-own crypto in my opinion. And we all have opinions, but I like to think my opinions are the best. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got them. Alright, let me just quickly tweet this out and then we'll get into the main meat and gravy of it. And if you're not a subscriber, click subscribe. Actually, I had quite the accomplishment, I guess, that I now have more than 5,500 cream de la cream of subscribers on YouTube. I can't believe it. Legendary. Within like 9 months-ish. For such a high-tech channel to have this kind of subscriberage is really rather astonishing. So thank you all for watching, and I do appreciate your viewership. You are legendary. I'm also going to share this in the Badger Telegram group because they're ledges too. I'll just click this. Hopefully that'll let me send a link. Please. Good, they let me send a link. Yes. Alright, we're here to talk about being bullish on the Badger. Sexy, full send butter, I bide. Disclaimer, I was not paid by Badger to make this video, although I bloody well should be, I guess. But I did it out of the goodness of my own heart. And also, disclaimer, I have a bag. Staking up a storm. If you're watching live, Crypto Frog loves the freaking super chats, yo. And if you leave me a super chat, then I'll be more inclined to chat with you. But I'm not looking at the chat right now. And you can follow me on Twitter, CryptoFrog202. Quite literally, the best crypto Twitter and crypto YouTube. We're going to talk about being bullish on the Badger. How can you not be bullish on Badger? Now is a nice little dip on the price arena, I must say. If only I wasn't waiting for some Ethereum to come through, I'd be piling in large. Over the past hour, it's down 7.5%. One Badger, as of the time making this video, will cost you just over 16 US of your dollars. So something like a Big Mac Whopper set with large Coke, aka basically nothing. As of the time of making this video, Badger DAO, aka Badger, that's the ticker. You can search for it on CoinGecko, CoinPaprika, or even CoinMarketCap if you're a masochist. The current market cap, as per CoinGecko, is $41.2 million, criminally undervalued right now. Trading volume is actually higher than the market cap, sitting at over 61 million. The market cap to total value lock ratio is also exceedingly low, and we'll get into that shortly. Max supply ever of Badger, it will be 21 million. Circulating supply is about 2.5 million. Lots of people are staking up a storm. This is the website. You can check it out. They have their set vaults, powerful Bitcoin strategies, automatic staking rewards. You can check out the price here. It shows the price of one Badger and the astonishing TVL, total value locked in the protocol, sitting at $950.7 million. Can you believe it? Now, Disclaimer as well, none of this is financial advice, and this most certainly is not Hindi MI help. So if you have some problem with your Hindi MI, unfortunately, I am not the man to talk to on that, but I am here to talk about being goddamn bullish on the Badger. If you wouldn't mind taking like 1 second out of your time to click subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and also taking 1 minute out of your time to press thumbs up, helps with the algorithm. And the more the algorithm likes this video, the more it is shot out into the world, into normies' faces, and they'll be like, oh my god, I need to buy a huge bag of Badger, aka helping us too. Now, let's quickly talk about the different staking options available to y'all. So you can stake Dig, that came out. If you were staking Badger before, you would have got an airdrop. I did mention this in one of my previous videos, that I got a Dig airdrop, and I was loving life. And you can just single stake that, so you don't have to worry about the impermanent loss there. You can just stake Badger. That's the pool I'm in. I'm just solo staking Badger. We're looking at the monthly ROI here. Let me pull down yearly ROI. I was speaking to an in real life buddy of mine, and I've been showing him the delights of DeFi, and he just cannot wrap his head around these kind of returns. And I said, it's real, guy. It's real, dude. This is how it works. This is how DeFi works. And I think Badger DeFi is pretty much the top of the freaking tree. I actually put a tweet out about, but I've been tweeting quite a lot about Badger, in actual fact, in recent days. Let me have a scroll down. So I tweeted 6 hours ago. Follow me on Twitter, CryptoFrog2002, legendary. So I said, being in DeFi now is like being in Bitcoin in 2014. I think we all agree with that. Thumbs up if you agree. And the Bitcoin of the DeFi age is going to be Badger / Dig / what other coins they're going to throw at us in the future. And I ended with, you, period, are, period, welcome. Definitely. And then I followed that up like an hour later, and I said, also got the Dig airdrop. And it came to about circa $2,000 for me. It's pretty bad, boy. Now, if you are a staker of Badger, feel free to comment on what sort of sizeage Dig you got, either in the live chat right now, or if you're watching the pre-record of this, it'll be going out straight after, in the comments below. By just staking Badger, I said, stake now and you'll be eligible for the next one. Keep staking and you'll be eligible for the next one. And so on and so forth. It's going to be an entire ecosystem. Then I wrapped it up succinctly, bowed it up. Now tell me, I said, why you ain't in Badger DAO, friends. You must literally hate the dollarinos. And I did put a smiley face after that, because I didn't want to insult anyone, but just how it is, in my opinion. So going back to the different pools, I'll just run through them super quickly, and I'll also show people who might be new to this DeFi game exactly how you go around buying it, but we'll put that towards the end of the video. So you will want to watch the entire thing, but that part will be put towards the end of the video. Okay. So they have the two single staking options here. As you can notice, they have a lower, generally speaking, lower yearly ROI, but you don't have to worry about impermanent loss. So that's a good thing. If you don't know what impermanent loss is, as I always say when I talk about impermanent loss, that is an entirely different video. Wrapped Bitcoin / Dig, so you can pull those together. 666%. Oh, the sign of the devil, Diablo. Wrapped BTC / Badger, 649%. These are always changing their dynamic. Wrapped Bitcoin, wrapped Ether, 66.92%. Good, make it small because they got to buy Badger or Dig in it. Wrapped Bitcoin / Dig and wrapped Bitcoin / Badger, both over 600% yearly ROI. And let's I'm looking at the US dollar. They also have a pull down menu. You can look at the BTC and ETH value as well, but everyone knows USD, and plus considering this video will live on the internet forever, let's just keep it on the USD because Bitcoin and Ethereum price is going to fluctuate. In fact, it's fluctuating quite a bit right now, as is the price of Badger. God dang it, I wish I could throw some Ethereum in it, but my stupid exchange had some phishing rule shoved on it, which means whenever you put money into it, you can't send any crypto out for a 24-hour lock period. It is kind of freaking annoying. That never used to be the way, but now I'm stuck in limbo, and I highly doubt that this is going to be at $16 for very long. All right, so let's talk about Badger DAO then. If you're wondering what a DAO is, it is a decentralized autonomous organization. And what is special about Badger is that it's built around putting Bitcoin, aka the world's biggest cryptocurrency by market cap, into DeFi. Think about what I just said there. Putting the corn, the king of crypto, the coin of crypto that everyone knows in the world. I mean, you could probably talk to like 10 people and like 8 people would have heard of Bitcoin. Even going down to Ethereum, you talk to 10 people. I reckon you'd be lucky, obviously not within this group of friends. We all know what freaking name any shitcoin and we'd know it. But normally people, you probably ask 10 normally people about Ethereum, and maybe 1, maybe 2 people would know what that is. But Badger DAO is dealing with putting wrapped Bitcoin into their protocol and making use of that. It's très nice. And so Badger DAO as well is a community-led initiative. Day one, there was a fair initial distribution of Badger tokens. Now, the Badger tokens themselves are also governance tokens. So all the decisions about what's going to happen next, how Badger DAO is going to adapt over time, all the products that are made around it are made through a governed vote. And if you are a holder of Badger or staking it, like an absolute madman, like I am, you will have a say in where the project goes. So that's pretty nice. And members can also pitch their own ideas and all that kind of stuff. And everyone says, thumbs up. That's a fantastic idea. Then the Badger team, they'll all work together to fund, build, and market said project. And aka, hopefully shove a couple of Badger in the frog's pocket. That'd be pretty gravy. But Badger DAO aims to be the main project that is all about bringing Bitcoin to DeFi. Now, as for who is all behind Badger DAO, it must be said that it's all Doc's team. No one's hiding in shadowy circles. I know a lot of people get their knickers in a twist about Anon teams. Less so for me, but all the Badger DAO founders are out there. I believe Chris Spadafora, he's like the operations lead, and you've got Amir Rojic, he's an advisor, and Albert Castanella. They are all balls deep in crypto experience, so don't need to worry about that in it. So Badger is an ERC-20 token. You can buy it off Uniswap and all that kind of jazz. But most people like to put their Badger to work in these DAOs here as well, because the airdrops are going to be coming thick and fast in the future. And who doesn't like $2,000 airdrops in your freaking face? I know I do, for one. So how it works, Badger, like I said, has a max supply of 21 million, but we're nowhere near reaching that, because Badger and Dig is getting put into the pockets of people who are supporting the protocol, supporting the system. I noticed that 32 people are watching right now, but only 15 likes. Please take 1 microsecond out of your time and click thumbs up. That would be greatly appreciated. Now, in terms of how the supply works, so 21 million, that is fixed. That is never going any higher. Around, I think it's like 4.8 million Badgers set aside for liquidity providers who put their assets into the DAO's set vaults, as you can see on the screen here, the longer you stake as well. I believe this to be the case. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I believe the longer you stake, the increased multiplier of rewards you will receive. It's kind of like Ampleforth's Geyser. You built up 1 times 1 multiplier, 1.2 multiplier, 1.3 multiplier, until it hit a 3x multiplier. I'm not entirely sure how it works with Badger, I have to say. I did do my research though. Developer mining, then there's the treasury, then there's the Gitcoin, then there's airdrops. They're going to be going on as well, and the team have some set aside for themselves as well, because they put an awful lot of work into this project, and it's really showing now. You can see on the side here, we're on version 2.20. You can see on the airdrops, Badger DAO is dedicated to building products and infrastructure to bring Bitcoin to DeFi. That is like music to my ears. And you can notice the Dig here. Total supply is a lot smaller than Badger. It's pegged to Bitcoin. It has like a rebase system similar to Ampleforth as well. You can play around with that if you know how to play the rebase tokens. I much rather stick to Badger myself, but each to their own, isn't it? And so what are the kind of partnerships? Badger DAO is getting a lot of recognition from people who know that this is probably the sleeper project in all of DeFi at the current time. So keep your voices down, you know. Let's keep stacking while the price is good. Under $16 now. Jesus, that is an absolute bargain. So there's one thing I wanted to bring up then. So we have total lock value of $950 million, but the market cap is currently about $41.2 million, which means we have a market cap TVL ratio of 0.04. Now, that means that the total value locked is much higher than the market cap of the project. So I thought, why don't I compare some of these yield aggregators, some of these yield farming exchanges, DeFi projects, and take a look. So let's look at the big boy, YFI, Yearn Finance. Kind of similar to what Badger DAO is doing, but Badger DAO is more having Bitcoin on DeFi. So Yearn Finance, as of the time of making this video, has a market cap of almost $900 million. So to reach YFI's market cap, Badger DAO would have to do like a 25x. But it only has $500 million locked in TVL. It actually has less than half the amount of total lock value in Yearn Finance, but the market cap is like 25x higher, as you can see displayed by the market cap to TVL ratio here of 1.85 in comparison to Badger DAO's 0.04. Quite an astonishing difference there. And again, this is not me pissing on the parade of any other projects or anything like that. I'm just pointing out the facts. I am facts man. So let's look at Sushi. It's another one of these yield farming, yield aggregator projects. You all know Sushi by now. It also has a project around $1 billion. It actually has much more locked in TVL. It has like double the amount of Badger, but is like 25x the market cap. As you can see, its market cap / TVL ratio is substantially higher than Badger DAO's as well at 0.47. And I will flick back here. Badger DAO's ratio is 0.04, so 4 times smaller. Let's have a look at Aave. AAVA. I don't want to bang on about this too long, but I'll do it for a second more. This is the last one. I'll make this one the last one. Now, you'd probably say like the undisputed king of DeFi / yield farming right now is Aave. Aave. Un, dos, tres. Aave. Someone's going to show me how to pronounce that one day. Market cap of AAVE is roughly 3.2 bill. Has 2.38 bill total lock value. So it has a market cap TVL ratio of 1.33, which again is substantially well larger than Badger DAO. So what do you all reckon of that? I reckon it's bullish as fuck for Badger DAO. Let's go back to their page then. So if you want to find it for more information, I actually left Badger DAO's link in the video description for once. I actually put some time and effort into making the description because I want people to find out more about Badger DAO. I think it really is one of the most overlooked projects of the current time. Again, if you're just tuning in and aren't a subscriber, please click subscribe. That would be greatly appreciate. Today we're talking about Crypto Frog being bullish on the Badger. I did buy. Disclaimer, none of this financial advice. And I do have a bag of Badger DAO, although I wasn't paid to promote Badger DAO. I just did it for the love of the game. So, one more thing, well, more than one more thing, but one thing I would like to say is if you think about it, so if Bitcoin if Badger is using Bitcoin strategies and making Bitcoin the cornerstone of how it's going to push Bitcoin, shove Bitcoin's cranky old face into wrapped BTC so it can get up to the 2020s and actually be part of the DeFi world. Regardless, one way or the other, Bitcoin's going to be here to stay as an asset that trades hands at large amounts of money. And at some point, you would think that, I mean, it's already the case now. Just look how much TVL is in Badger DAO. A lot of those Bitcoin holders are like, why isn't my Bitcoin working for me? Why are people with Ethereum? Why is there Ethereum making passive income for them? Why are people with these upstart coins like why I find Sushi? Why are their tokens working for them while I'm asleep? Printing cash while I'm asleep? Well, now, if you are a Bitcoin holder, convert your Bitcoin into wrapped Bitcoin. It is the same thing. If you ever want to unwrap it and put it back into its old 2014 state of being an unwrapped normal Bitcoin, you can do that anytime you want. But there really is no other kind of place to do this apart from Badger freaking DAO right now. So that to me is so retardedly bullish. There really is nothing else to say about that. Now, in regards to people asking me when I tweeted those tweets out about Badger, I thank you very much for watching, by the way. 44 legends watching now, and only 21 thumbs up. Some lazy people can't even be bothered to press the thumbs up. But please do that and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. We're talking about Badger DAO and how we're going to make shit tons of cash. Yeah, some people, someone asked me on my Twitter DMs, like, what do I think a make it stack of Badger is? And I was thinking about it. I think it's actually probably like, depending on your definition of making it, I'd say 500 is the lower end. But I'd say, as long as you stake it, that is, an actual make it stack is probably more like 1,000. Because if you look at it here, if you put your 1,000 Badger into the set vault, and to be honest, you'd frankly be absolutely insane not to. You would get a monthly return on that of, as of the time making this video, roughly 10%. So your 1,000 Badger after 1 month would be 1,100 Badger after a month. And then if you claim those Badger that you made and stick them back in, you'd have 1,100 Badger. And then you'd make 10% on 1,100 Badger. So you'd get 110 Badger the next month. And the power of compound interest becomes apparent to you. And you are loving life, isn't it? But I have substantially more than 1,000 Badger because I plan on more than making it. I plan on... I don't even know what I plan on doing, but I plan on holding it for a long time because my previous video, I decided I'm turning over a new leaf. I'm not flipping around. I'm too good at seeing where coins are going, and I got a very, very, very good feeling about this. I have an extremely positive opinion on what DeFi is going to change people's lives, and we are the select few, the viewers, the people watching this video now live, or the people who will watch this video at some other time in the near future. We are the chosen ones, friends. We really are like the 0.01% of the population that actually A, knows about DeFi, and is B, utilizing them and making fat freaking gains. And Badger DAO is definitely one to watch because of the Bitcoin angle, as I mentioned before. Now, I believe there is going to be correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the next thing that's going to be launched by Badger is going to be their own kind of stable coin. And if history is anything to go by, if you have been staking or are planning to stake Badger, you will get, based on the size of your stake in Badger, an airdrop of their stablecoin when it comes out, which will be freaking awesome. Someone said, I saw it on a biz thread, and but it seemed like a sensible anon. But don't take everything you read on biz as gospel. But I read that it's going to be called Claw. If anyone in the live chat or in the comments knows that to be the case, let me know. But I wouldn't mind a few thousand Claw pegged to $1 being dropped into my face. And this is the area where they'll stick up all the airdrops. I was fortunate enough to have a nice little amount of dig to claim because I was staking Badger. That was a very happy day. I actually did sell that to buy more Badger. That may be tantamount to treason, but I kind of didn't want to be holding. I kind of, not that there's anything wrong with dig or anything like that. But I just rather just the serenity now of Badger. I don't want rebases. I don't want to be up at the middle of the night waiting to see what my rebase is going to be. I know Ampleforth exceedingly well. In regards to where I see the price going, wow, I can't believe how undervalued it is, to be quite frank with you. $41 million market cap in comparison to YFI, $900 million market cap, Sushi almost $1 billion market cap, Ave, $3.2 billion market cap, Curve here, $400 million market cap. So even to get even to the lowest market cap of those would have to 10x from here, currently ranked 246. It's just like, this is an unearthed gem that doesn't even need polishing. It's unearthed. It's covered in secret sauce, but when it comes out, it doesn't need polishing. It gleams. That's how freaking bullish I am on this. In terms, now I must say, disclaimer, it's not financial advice, but personally, triple figures is fun to me. I think it can go well over $100 per token, considering there's only going to be 21 million of them as well. I've seen some people banding around $1,000. Now that would be bloody beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but I would like to stay on the side of realism. But then again, this is cryptocurrency. Anything can freaking happen, wouldn't you say? And that's just kind of the way I'm looking at it. But I don't think it would be too out of the bounds of reality for it to reach a few $100 per token. Let me put it that way, is what I think. That is not financial advice. But when you look at the whole vision of what Badger DAO is become, well, it's already become it. It already has a total valued lock bigger than a lot of these huge DeFi yield aggregator projects. And it is already established itself as the main place for wrapped Bitcoin in DeFi. I absolutely challenge you to find me a place that is that has to have a lot of has to have a lot of to do with why it has such a large amount of money in here, because people want somewhere where they can get passive income on their Bitcoin. Look here, for example. So this wrapped BTC wrapped Ether pool has total lot value of $225.5 million US. Now, it would be nice if they were made to buy some Badger as well. But, you've got to entice them in. I mean, to be honest with you, once they're in there with that, and they're seeing, looking at the monthly, put the yearly on there. So they're looking at that. I mean, Bitcoin holders, they may be boomers, whatever, They're happy with 70% interest a year. But then once they're in there, then they're looking around. They're like, oh my God, dude, why aren't I in this one that pays 10 times as much returns? oh shit, I'm going to have to sell my wrapped Ethereum and buy a shit ton of Badger and make 10 times the ROI, which, to be honest, I don't know why they aren't doing, but each to their own. If you go down on the website as well, you can look at the cycle count here. It goes in cycles. So when you look at your thing, it's not like many other DeFi sites where it's kind of like you can see the continual tick over of every microcent. It updates periodically. So don't just be staring at the screen thinking, oh my God, I put $100,000 in it and it hasn't gone up. It doesn't work like that. It moves on a cycle, and every cycle or there or so it updates, but it's not automatically updating for your ass. They've got the forum there, they've got tokens there, they've got all the socials, they've got the Twitter, they've got the Medium, they've got the Discord, they've got the Telegram. There's also, I did give the shout out to the Telegram group, the Badger crew, the Badger DAO crew. You can find them too by going to Badger DAO. You'll see the unofficial group. You can have a chat. I think the official group is more for just announcements and all that kind of jazz. You can look at the documents. I know like pretty much zero of you will actually be looking at the documents, but if you go to the documents and develop a program. It's taking more than 1 second to load. My attention is only that of a hamster with brain damage, so I won't be able to look at it. You can see their developer program. Actually, I think if you can help them out, they will... if you are not a smooth brain, but an absolute... Elon Musk of cryptocurrency, you can help out and get involved. Get involved here. Get involved! If you're a developer that wants to join, come by the Discord community, have a chat. And they're always looking for talented people to join their operations. God dang right. And you can read the documentation. I know you won't be doing that. Yeah, so Dig is a BTC pegged elastic supply currency based on the Ampleforth protocol. And I remember, I had some good old days with Ampleforth. Ampleforth, of course, is pegged to the US dollarino. Dig has the Bitcoin angle pegged to the price of Bitcoin. You can read about the strategies, fees, Badger DAO, FA, frequently asked questions, technical, airdrops, Badger tree, all that kind of jazz. $16? God dang it, my Ethereum better clear, is all I'm saying. Now, I wonder if there's any kind of FUD that brought the price down, because I mean, I'm not complaining as long as the price is still that low once I can move my freaking Ethereum. Yeah, this guy here, Bully Esquire, he is a big Twitter account. He has 108,000 Twitter followers. He says, Badger is my biggest DeFi holding. Fair launch, airdrop to community, no VCs. No VCs gonna be dumping on your ass, yo. Over $800 million locked in value. Not now, almost $1 billion. $30 million market cap. Not now, 40 mil. Recent Dig launch. Nice APY for staking Badger. Oh, Claws, yeah. So Claws stablecoin coming soon. God dang. Oh, show me the claws. Show me the claws airdrop, baby. I believe I was just kind of looking. I think people were kind of fudding Dig a little bit, but I think that's nothing to do with Badger, and also people probably just like, oh, why did it dump so much? They don't understand how an actual rebase token works, innit? Yeah, I think someone put something here on okay, it's fixed. Yeah, this was the guy who was saying, oh, there's an issue with it. Blah, blah. And it wasn't even fixed. It was nothing to do with Dig or Badger. I think if anything, it was like something to do with the sushi swap code. But it's all sorted now. So lump back in, but not before my Ethereum clears. Now, let's move on to the part of the video because I have to keep the normies up to date onto how to buy the Badger. You can buy from some of the normie exchanges too, if that makes life more easier for y'all. You can actually go... There's quite a lot. It's quite unusual, actually, for so many centralized exchanges to list a DeFi project like this. That's also kind of bullish for the old... Pamperinos. So you can buy it on Hubi Global. I've never used this site. Hubi Global, I can definitely vouch for that. It's a very good exchange. No issues there. I can't vouch for MXC. I've never used it. I don't know whether this is real volume or fake volume. OKX, I'm not a fan. Blacksea, not a fan. Gate.io is okay, I suppose. Who.com, never used it. Can't talk too much about it. But most people buying DeFi projects use Uniswap, of course. You just go, make sure you have MetaMask. I'm not going to dumb it down too much. If you don't know what MetaMask is, go to another YouTube channel, type, how do I use MetaMask? It ain't that freaking hard. It ain't rocket science, yo. You go to Uniswap, make sure you're on the right freaking page, uniswap.org. Don't make any spelling mistakes because there are phishing accounts out there. You might get fucked. See, once you have it correct, make sure you bookmark it. So you just have to click on it and then you're never going to get phished. So I've got my ETH and Badger here. I don't have much ETH in there. I bought huge stacks of Badger when it was like $19. But you know, it's long-term hold. Ain't gonna cry. Ain't gonna cry to mama. In fact, hopefully it dumps more. I'll just buy more. Yeah. So what you want to do is send your Ethereum to your MetaMask. Click the address to copy, send Ethereum to said address, and then when you go on Uniswap, it will automatically connect to your MetaMask. And I'm pretty sure Badger isn't one of the preloaded tokens, so you can just go to the CoinGecko or go to CoinMarketCap or CoinMarket Paprika. CoinGecko is good as well because they have the just the click to copy on the contract there, but it's always best just to go into Etherscan to get the contract address from there, because then you can check that everything is on order and that is actually the one. And you can see there, you can just click copy. Go back to Uniswap and just paste the address in, and look, it comes up Badger. So then when you did that, put your Ethereum. I want to buy 100 Ethereum of Badger, please. Put 100 Ethereum in. Make sure you leave some for the gas and also the gas. And I'll show you how to stake it in a minute too. And hit boom. Pay the gas. Pay the gas man. Pay the gas man. Freaking gas man. Always raping me up the ass. Once you have your Badger in hand, then oh my god. They actually have my freaking mouse. Freaking Apple. Come back here and then you'll see your Badger there. Or, click on Badger on the set vaults. Because you want that tasty 163% interest. I know you do. You'll see your, how much would 100 ETH? I love the game. Ether. Let's have a look. How much would 1,000 ether would get you 81,480 badger. Now, that would certainly ensure you freaking make it. So you're going back here with your 81,000 badger, and you click on it, and then you press deposit and press 100%. Or if you don't want to deposit all, I do not know why you wouldn't want to deposit all. Make sure your wallet's... I'm not connected right now. I don't want every Tom, Dick and Harry know my freaking balance, yo. You can click connect and just connect your MetaMask. And your balance will show up here. And click 100 and click deposit. That will go through. The little thing will pop up, notification, your money's gone through. You can click on it as well just to see whether you're... you read the ether scan, and then you've got one more step to do. You've got to press it on stake, and bear in mind that it's then converted into badger, so that will be a lower amount than the amount of actual badge you put in, but you still have the same amount of badger. Okay, don't sweat it. And then press 100, stake it, let it go through. You're good to go. You are earning interest. And if you ever want to withdraw, same deal. Unstake, 100%. Click unstake. Once that's done, withdraw 100%. Boom. You are done. Simple as that. Ain't hard, right? I love the game. All right, let's have a quick look at the... comments. Disclaimer, none of this was financial advice, but I am very, 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 very bullish on Badger DAO. Bitcoin in DeFi. Beautiful. God dang it. Click subscribe if you haven't. I'm Crypto Frog, the legend. I'm very bullish on the Badger. I bide. And you can follow me on Twitter, CryptoFrog202. For the bants. Right, let's read the comments. Hello. You seem like you put a lot of effort in. NeoNeb says, okay. I don't know whether that's a joke. Link, hello, sir. My grandson told me that Badger was a new Bitcoins and to give you my 410k to 10x. If you want to, chuck it over. Malok says, Badger, 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 woohoo! I got 10,000 USD in dig. Crypto One Stop says, definitely going to make it. I got my life savings in Badger, Malok says, definitely going to make it. Hi Frog, hope you're doing well. Thank you very much. Ayab Khan, I'm doing wonderfully, wonderfully well. Amir is legit as fuck. Yeah, Amir is one of the team on Badger DAO. He's a bit of a ledge. Yes, I'm live. What about Rook? We aren't talking about anything else. What are the fees like? Fees? Nothing, just gas fees, innit? What's the APY on Badger? It's all on the website, sir. Trade all the linkies for Badger. I don't give financial advice. But, I mean, how much higher are you expecting Link to go, sir? So simply use wrap BTC. Yeah, you can use wrap BTC. Go to Uniswap. Go to, once you have your Badger and your wrapped BTC. By the way, in case you're wondering, you can buy wrapped BTC with Ethereum on Uniswap. Go to pool, add liquidity, then put Badger up here with the drop down menu. Put wrapped BTC. Hit max on the Badger, that will separate it, enter amount. Then you're pooled, just go back to the website. Same deal as I said, how you put your Badger in. And you're good to go. You're making those fat percentage gains, yo. God dang right. I'm telling you, we are on the cutting edge, the cutting sphere. We're on the diamond-edged sphere, piercing the hearts of normies. God dang it. Oh my god, that total lot value is beautiful. God dang right, G Torres 1719. A lot of FUD in the Badger Discord, not telly. The FUD is all it's just literally FUD. It's nothing to worry about. No impermanent loss in single stake, that is correct. Staking versus being a liquidity provider. Well, it's entirely up to you, but you have to realize there is a thing called impermanent loss. I suggest you brush up on it. If you would like me to make a whole video discussing impermanent loss, I can do so. If you'd like to see that, leave a comment in the comments below, and I will do that for you. I will take my time and actually research that properly and make it for you. If that's what the people want, then that is what the frog will give them. I hope you enjoyed my video on Badger DAO. I am a massive fan. I am in this for the journey, and it's going to be epic. Now, I reckon this is going to be like one of the videos I look back in 6 months' time and I'll actually laugh out loud that the price of one Badger used to be $16, because triple figures. Oh god, imagine if it was quadruple figures. That would just be legendary. Actually, how much is now, I'm not saying they're exactly on the same development timeline or anything like that, but oh yeah, it's 100 minimum $100. I'm just throwing it out there. Minimum $100. End of maybe summer. Not even that far away, in my opinion. Something has to give, and I think it will give. And plus, people are going to be clambering over their coof lockdown grandmother to get their hands on Badger once that claws airdrop. More information comes out about that, so use the dip wisely, sirs. I know I am going to once my freaking Ethereum is unlocked. Stupid voice phishing bastards ruin it for everyone. Disclaimer, no financial advice. I do hope you enjoyed the video. It was wonderful that you did join me. Check out more on Badger DAO by going to app.badger.finance. I left a link in the video description below. Until we meet again, you know the deal. Stack the Chad, subscribe, thumbs up, comment below, share, and most importantly, stack the freaking Chad. Peace. Sexy.